Why we human beings live as we do, going to the office from 9 until 5 or 6 for 50 years, and always the brain, the mind, constantly occupied. There is never a quietness, there is never peace, but always this occupation with something or other. And that is our life. That is our daily, monotonous, rather lonely, insufficient life. And we try to escape from it through religion, through various forms of entertainment. At the end of the day, we are still where we have been for millions of years. We seem to have changed very little, psychologically, inwardly. Our problems increase, and always there is the fear of old age, disease, some accident that will put us out. So this is our existence, from childhood until we die. We do not seem to have been able to solve the problem of dying. Especially as one grows older, one remembers the times of pleasures, the time of pain, sorrow, tears. Yet always there is this unknown thing called death, of which most of us are frightened. We can intellectually, verbally, construct a meaning to life, but the way we actually live has very little meaning. Living and dying is all we know. Everything apart from that is theory, speculation, meaningless pursuit of a belief in which we find some kind of security and hope. We have ideals projected by thought, and we struggle to achieve them. First of all, we should observe that our brains never act fully, completely. We use only a very small part of our brain. That part is the activity of thought. Being in itself a part, thought is incomplete. The brain functions within a very narrow area, depending on our senses, which again are limited, partial. The whole of the senses are never free, awakened. I do not know if you have experimented with watching something with all your senses, watching the sea, the birds, the moonlight, to see if you have watched partially or with all your senses fully awakened. The two states are entirely different. When you watch something partially, you are establishing more the separative, egotistically centered attitude to living. But when you watch with all your senses, that is, with your mind, your heart, your nerves, giving all your attention to that observation, then you will see for yourself that there is no center from which you are observing. Our ego, our personality, our whole structure as an individual is entirely put together from memory. We are memory. The you, the ego, the me is memory. There is no spot or space in which there is clarity. You can believe, hope, have faith that there is something in you which is uncontaminated, which is God, which is timeless. You can believe all that, but that belief is merely illusory. All beliefs are illusions. The fact is that our whole existence is entirely memory, remembrances. The me, the ego, is all memory, and that is our life. We function, live from memory, and for us, death is the ending of that memory.